by the way, I strongly encourage you to check out any number of evangelical commentaries on Romans 1. Okay? Because Romans 1 is pretty clear as to what it's designated. Right? Romans 1 is categorically and unequivocally teaching that all men know that God exists. It's a universal statement in these passages. This is not something that I have contrived or invented. This is widely recognized within evangelical theology. And the point I try to make with MK is that when we're conversing with these people, we must keep in mind that these people are not coming to the table. They're not neutral, right? And many times people who engage in evidentialism, and I'm not knocking evidentialism per se, people think that we're just coming to the table and these people are just unpersuaded. That is simply not the case. You know, Psalm 19 says the heavens declare the glory of God, right? And I'm pretty sure you agree with me on that, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So the heavens declare the glory of God to whom?
Well, it declares the glory of God to everyone who is capable of making an observation based on what has been made, so that they are at an age where they can deduce from the creation that kind of knowledge. And Dawkins, I'm not in disagreement that many in the Google Plus community, the atheists, that they're neutral. I don't think that many who are in the great debate, who have pitted themselves against God vehemently, if I may, are not neutral. But to say that scripture says, whether a theologian, whether all theologians, whether the consensus is that it's all men, when the verse does not specify all men, and when I ask a theologian, hey, who was Paul talking to? Was he talking to theists, or was he talking to atheists? Who was he talking to, Dawkins?
I'm speechless at this point. I don't know what to say any further. You really need to read Romans 1 a number of times.
Who was Paul talking to? Theists, atheists, agnostics.
Okay, Ernie, have you ever? Okay, Bernie, I'm going to ask you, Ernie, have you ever read any books on hermeneutics?
I'm just asking you a question. And
okay, I'll be glad to answer the question. Okay, good.
Who was Paul talking to?
When we interpret a biblical text, okay, the key to interpreting, as they say, a joke. When you go to Bible college or seminary, is there are three principles of interpretation, right? One is context, number two is context, three is context. To whom it was written does not always mean that what is stated within the text.
Well, if this wasn't a problem, evolution, you'd answer my question.
You're interrupting me.
Answer the question.
Okay,
if you interrupt me, if you interrupt
me again, okay, Ernie, my patience for people behaving badly on Google Plus is getting thinner and thinner. I would appreciate
you just described troll to two people in this hangout.
This is the second time you've interrupted me.
No, I asked you a question.
You asked me a question. I'll give you one more chance.
I was talking to you, Dawkins. I asked you a question.
You asked me a question. I am attempting to answer you. You interrupted me.
You're actually an amazing. Okay, you're an amazing fellow.
Okay, Ernie, I'm done. Okay.
You can be done, and while you're done, you can ask yourself why there are countless people within this community who have the same contention, atheists, theists, agnostics alike, who continue to say, why don't you answer questions, sir? Why are questions presented to you that you just will refuse to answer? I didn't cut you off. I didn't interrupt you. We were having a discussion and I asked a question. And to avoid the question, in his own words, right? I hope the whole room sees that this atheist is dodging my question, right? He's dodging my line of reasoning. He does not want to come to terms with what I'm presenting to him. This is what I hear echoed time and time and time and time again. Nonsense. I asked you a simple question.